Hello friends, welcome to Indian Temples YouTube channel. Today we have with us Shweta. She is a traveler, an engineer, a blogger, a author, a mother, too many things to say. She is also she has been awarded with the best travel writer by government of Gujarat. She is among the top 5 travel bloggers of Gujarat.
Yes.
And good thing about her, she has left a corporate job to pursue her passion for traveling and writing. She has written a book.
Yeah.
She also likes to travel. She keeps traveling to different places. Her book is published already. You can check it out on Amazon. It's called Apnu Gujarat: The Land to Explore. That's the book written by Sweta, and you can check out the book on Amazon. I will also share the link of the book in the description below. So Sweta, welcome to Indian Temples YouTube channel.
Thank you, Dinesh. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah. So, Shweta, I would like to first know about your traveling passion. How did the passion exactly develop? Since when are you passionate for the traveling?
Yeah, to be frank, I did my higher studies from Scotland. So we had, a break. We usually get a break for a month in a year. Like you can travel and go anywhere. I was not so much passionate, but my friends were like, you are supposed to come with us. And I was like, okay, let's go and explore the Europe part. So they just dragged me to Europe, and that was my first travel. But I never knew that that was the first thing which would, drag me entirely. My entire career would be into this. That was my first experience, and later that is no looking back. I just keep on traveling as and when I get time. It's not like I always need a holiday for at least 5, 6, 10, 15 days. Even if I get a weekend, I'll go explore certain places which are even in my city itself. I'll just go explore and explore things, and I try bringing them forth in front of my viewers, which I have developed through my channels, maybe Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. That's the best medium today, you see, where we can share what we see and what we explore the path.
That's interesting. You mentioned about the social media handles that you are currently operating. Friend Shweta is also an influencer. She has a very good Instagram
Yes.
channel. If you visit her Instagram page, that is full of different travel stories. So Shweta, which all places you have visited in India
Thank you.
as well as abroad?
Yeah, that's a nice story behind. Actually, you know what happens. I have been to places which are not in India too, and I have started exploring places which are in India too, right? But we have a tendency, usually the Indians, I have seen in many of the people, that we tend to go outside India, as and when I am foreign countries attract more to us compared to what we have in our country itself. But when I started exploring India, I saw that we have the history, we have the places, and we have the landscapes which foreign countries don't have it all. I have been to Gujarat, which is a place full of landscapes, mountains, beaches, and even heritage. And same way India. I'm not just talking about the state itself. India itself is a rich cultural heritage, especially the history which we have, the places which we have are not in foreign countries, and we should convey this to people who are in India. There are foreigners who are coming to India to explore as and when they are coming to know, but we as Indians should do our part in exploring and bringing food to people who are not aware about this. So this is the best thing. India is very rich in each and every part, maybe mountains, snow, whatever. It's the hottest city. It's hottest city you'll find here, coldest city you'll find here, and even the rains. The highest water for rainfall we get in India, right? So that's the only thing which I want to convey through my speech, that India is very rich, and go and explore India. Go and explore each and every part as and when you get time. Just don't run after foreign countries. You won't find things which are in India in foreign. That is the main purpose my behind being a travel influencer and blogger.
Okay, that's a really nice concept, Shweta. You are doing a very good work through your social media as well.
Thank you.
Uh, have you also visited many temples in India, ancient temples or
Yes, yes,
spirituals?
yes. Actually, I've visited many, and I'm definitely going to explore this part of mine. Heritage and culture of India ranks way beyond any Indian, any foreign country in the world exist ever. I have seen the culture. I have seen the temples. I have seen places in India that ranks way beyond 5,000 to 6,000 years older, and they are still, in the same impact which they used to be earlier. So I can say that, our ancestors were way more advanced than what we are today. I just learned this as in when I come across, any particular temple or any particular heritage site, and I just go deep into that part. The best way to explore that part is, just go and watch, the paintings, the sculptures which you see on the walls. They speak a lot about everything, about your
Okay,
history. Yeah.
nice, nice. Can you maybe list down a few places or share your experiences about few temples that you have visited?
Yes, definitely. The best temple that I have visited in my lifetime is Modhera Sun Temple, which ranks no second among the Indian Sun Temple. The first one is Konark Temple, I think, but I've not visited Konark. I've just visited Modhera. It is very massive temple, and you'll see the sculptures, which sculptures, the heritage, the architecture, which is beyond comparison. There, each and every pillar is supposed to show certain thing which marks certain thing. Like there are 52 weeks that marks the pillars. The first ray of the sun during eclipse, it falls on the mandap. What do we say? The garbh it is said garbh on the what do we say? The sun temple. There was a sun god. Though it is it is Muhammad Ghazni or someone robbed it right now, but there was a sun god idol in there, and it was robbed. It's not there right now. It was robbed. So the first ray of the eclipse falls on the garbh part. So it was, the temple and everything, the architecture, everything is so beautifully done that we don't understand it right now. It is there's a step well to Ramkund, which is called, and the water is still so pure and so beautiful, and you don't even think of coming out of that part. I even visited Shiv temples, which are very beautiful. They are in the olden cities of Gujarat, which I don't think anyone would be knowing. So my best thing is to not try exploring certain heritage sites which are not known to people, and try bringing in front of the people through my channels. They're very old Shiv temples. They're very beautiful. One such is Lakulish temple. I think it is in Kaya Virohan. It is very beautiful temple, and it is said that Lord Shiva visited that place in the form of a Brahmin, and it is very beautiful temple.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that, Sweta. For our viewers who don't know about Modhera Sun Temple, it's an ancient temple situated in nearby to Patan in Gujarat.
Yes.
Patan is especially known for the Queen Stepwell, Rani Ki Vav. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So it's very close by to the Patan city, Modhera, and the temple was built in Chalukya region, Chalukya times, and that was
Yes.
later destroyed heavily by invaders. You also mentioned about social media. In fact, Instagram is from where we got in touch with each other. So
Yes.
you have a lot of followers on Instagram. You have a very good influence on your followers. That's what it seems from the interaction ratio that I have seen. So
Thank you.
how is your experience with social media? Is it helpful or how is it?
For me, it is helpful. It is a boon, actually.
Okay, okay,
Though we can say that, social media is considered is not just a boon, but for me, it's a boon. Like, social media impact on tourism is seen in the ways people research before going on a trip. So, no, nowadays, what do people do? Now, people are encouraged to share their travel experiences just as I do, right? So, just
okay,
social media has transformed the way people make decisions. People build their trust in a tourism uh, area based on the reviews of others. That's what I've seen. And Instagram, Facebook are such places where you can know travel influence, and people just keep on visiting certain places. They show the people that this is the thing, how it is, and how everything is there. So, uh, yeah, people engage with social networking sites to research for trips, and they then later make informed decision based on that. So in that way, it's a boon for me.
Also, there has been a lot of I don't know, misconceptions maybe, that especially regarding the travel influencers. People often tend to think that travel influencers are they are just paid to write about the place or write about the hotel, and it's all about money. It's not about traveling, or it's not about exploring. So how has your journey been? Do you get any such messages on in inbox?
Yes, yes, definitely. When there's, every coin has a two part. It's a pro and a con for everything. So there'll be people who come, there's many reasons behind that. There'll be people who try to bring you down in some other way, but you have to keep on growing. Till date, like I have got many messages, that you are being paid for doing certain things, and you are enjoying free trips and everything and all, right?
Right.
We tend to get such messages, but we are, it's not like free work or doing anything. We give a in it's and bits for everything we are doing. We are not paid for every video we make. We are not paid for any trip we are traveling. When we go for traveling, we tend to enjoy with us, with our family and all, but we keep on, trying to grab the history, trying to capture the best part, like which one will be looking good, which part would be looking good to our, our followers, what would they enjoy, what is the story that I'll be putting behind, what are the facts. We have to study each and everything. We have to keep ourselves engaged. Like when a certain person travel, they keep just travel, and we have to be, keep on working even while we travel. So it's not like we are enjoying there, and we are not paid for every part. We travel. There are certain things which we, people come and ask us, and yes, it's a job. It's a profession that every person goes, as in a person goes for a job, he's paid for that. So as for traveling for certain, but we are paid too. Yes. Mhm.
So there is one another concern for about social media, mostly from the content creators' point of view. There are often your contents are being copied, or other people use your content without even providing credits to you. These things
Yes,
happen,
that's
especially with as you grow as influencer. These things tend to happen a lot of times. So have you experienced?
definitely. Yes, yes, that's a valid point you have, put up. When we keep on growing, there will be influencers who want to grow without any, hard work. So what do they do is like social media is vast ocean, just go and copy certain stuff and they wouldn't be knowing. But they don't know that we have many followers who would, I mean, and we'd be knowing anyway that our content is being copied or is being, shown up in certain channels or certain handles, which we, are not aware. But that's very bad. Even if you do copy a content, even someone is getting a content into the handles, at least we should be given credit
Right.
that this is your content and we are using it. So please be aware that we are, first of all, for the very first thing which I think, that you should get permission from a certain person before using that content. Even though if you are not getting the permission, at least give credit to them that we are using your content, because it takes a lot of hard work behind making a certain content, and at least they deserve to, at least they deserve this, to get a credit for what they have done. That is what I believe. Even in the blogging part, even in the video creating, a person should be given credit for the work they have done. That is what I believe.
Okay. Our discussions are vastly shifting towards social media. Let's get back to
Yeah.
our earlier point, the traveling part.
Yeah.
So, as you mentioned, you are from Gujarat. You live in Ahmedabad, right? You are from Ahmedabad.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, can you share some light on other temples other than Modera? You already mentioned about Modera Sun temples, but maybe if possible, you can shed light on some other temples or stepwells that are around your
Yes.
region.
Yes, yes, definitely. Gujarat is a hub for heritage sites. If you're aware, like Ahmedabad was the first UNESCO World Heritage City to be declared, and this city is full of, so no, it's like a marvel for me. Every weekend, I just go on to a certain part and explore that part as a heritage, because there are many heritage sites in Ahmedabad itself, and Gujarat, a hub for stepwell, to be to be fact. Every single day you go and explore a certain part of Gujarat, you'll find a step well. In Ahmedabad itself, there's one step well called Adalaj Ki Vav, and
Yeah.
that second the Ranki Vav of Patan. It's simply amazing, and there's a nice story behind that step well too. If you go and learn about that, and uh, apart from that, I even try exploring the step wells that are not too much. Known by the people. One such is Hariki Vav in Gujarat itself, and another is Vav, which is near this Adalajni Vav. Gujarat is a dry state, so there were people, our ancestors were, I can say they were very good. They were very intelligent enough to build step well, which brings water to you every time. You don't have to go and dig anything. It just comes up and you go and get it. So Gujarat has step wells. Gujarat has uh, temples. If you are aware of one such temple, which is Swaminarayan Temple, Kalupur, and it is a first temple of the world which was built under the guidance of Lord Swaminarayan itself, and that is in Ahmedabad. One of the sect of Swaminarayan are the followers of that temple. It is a very beautiful temple. We have many Shiv temples in Gujarat as well. One such is Lakulish temple. Then there's another temple which is in Kaya Varohan itself. Later on, we have this Modhera. We have Rani Ki Vav in Gujarat. Rani Ki Vav is amazing. Just go and visit. I'm sure you'll fall in love with that. I'm not sure you visited or not, but that's amazing. And it's like massive. Wow, it's an inverted temple. And you even find the design for Patola. Patola is, are you aware of the saris of Patola? You'll even find Patola designs on the wow. It is the expensive sari of the world. You'll find that in lakhs. So it's a hub for heritage.
Nice, nice. For our followers or viewers who are watching this video, there are a few UNESCO World Heritage sites in Gujarat. Two of them she has mentioned. The historic city of Ahmedabad has been declared as UNESCO World Heritage City. Apart from that, Rani Ki Vav in Patan is also UNESCO World Heritage City, UNESCO World Heritage Site rather. Along with that, there is another World Heritage Site called Champaner Pavagadh Archaeological Park.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, even that is
Sat
a UNESCO
Kaman,
World
you'll
Heritage.
find that Sat Kaman over there.
Yeah,
And that's you'll require at least 2 to 3 days to cover that Champaner.
yeah. Yeah, in fact, whole area, the Junagadh and Champaner,
Yes,
all is very
Pavagadh,
historical.
Champaner, that's so beautiful. Like it was, what was Champaner? It was, the name fell from the word champa flowers. There were many
Hmm.
champa flowers, and that is why it derived its name. It was the first place, where we make coins and where we have our currency developed. That was a place, first place in Gujarat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think apart from these, there are many temples like Dwarka or Somnath. These are very famous. Most of the people know about them, but it's good that Shweta has shed some light on the lesser known temples as well.
Yes, yes. Mhm.
Talking about step wells, there are many step wells in Gujarat, Rajasthan, in Maharashtra, Karnataka, Goa, all the way down to Kerala. All this area is rich with step wells. But one good thing about Gujarat is Gujarat has done a tremendous work in maintaining those step wells in the way
Yes.
they were. Recently, Maharashtra government has also started working on renovating step wells. There is a guy named Rohan Kale who is visiting all the places in Maharashtra. He is exploring step wells in all over the place. So
Yes.
hopefully, uh, our viewers will soon be able to see step wells in Maharashtra as well. Fingers crossed. So Shweta, you have traveled a lot of parts in Gujarat. You have traveled to many temples, many cities, many step wells you have visited. You also mentioned
Yes.
about some lesser known step wells in Ahmedabad as well.
Yes.
So, and I think your book Apno Gujarat, the land to explore, as the name
Yes.
suggests, it's all about the traveling places or travel destinations in Gujarat.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
can you let our viewers know about the book?
Yes, the book is Apno Gujarat, the land to explore. It was during this pandemic. I wanted to, I was hit down in my home itself, and I wanted to travel anyway. So this was the best thing. I could travel, and I could make my readers travel. So I explored 26 such places which I had already visited in Gujarat, and I tried jotting them down in a book. And these are beautiful 26 places. Let it be mountains, beaches, heritage temples. You'll find all them in Gujarat. And this is my place where I'm born. So I wanted to explore this first before going around India, the country which I adore. And this is how it all began, because I wanted to show people that India is not less important. Go and visit each and every place before going to Paris or Switzerland or anything.
I also had an opportunity to know about Rhoda group of temples, Rhoda group of monuments. Have you
Yes.
visited them?
No, I'm not aware about. Sorry.
Okay, it's nearby Sabarkantha. It's in Sabarkantha
Sabarkantha.
district.
Okay,
Sabarkantha
okay,
district.
okay.
So maybe
I'll go and visit
yeah,
definitely.
yeah. There is one of my friend Jhalak who is doing some research on those temples. So
Okay,
I will try to connect you on Instagram with her,
sure,
and
definitely.
maybe you can travel together or get to know about the place.
Yes, yes, yes.
So I have also already downloaded your book from Kindle. I have purchased it on Kindle, and I will
Okay,
be I will be reading it very soon.
thank you.
I just wanted to know if are you in process of getting it published in print format as well?
See, at the moment, I just wanted to go for ebook because that was the first book I wrote. I even
Okay,
have my another book, but it is not wholly written by me. I'm just a contributing author to that book. 21 stories for 21. We have 21 such authors who have contributed to this book, and that's a hard copy.
okay,
There's one my story, which is just reflects a culture. It's just a story which reflects what I came through, and it is one of the fantastic story which I've written in this. This book is published, which is in hard copy. You can even come across this on Amazon.
okay,
So I'll be planning. I'm just in processing of writing a book which is based on Kutch, which is a region for Gujarat, which is a lesser known at the moment. Just Ranotsav is famous. When you ask someone about Kutch, all they'll know is Ranotsav. But that place is amazing culture which I want to bring forth, and I'm just in the process of writing that book. So maybe I'll go for that book for the hard copy.
yeah. I will be very much eager to see that book getting on Amazon soon. And
Thank you so much.
I'm sure many of our viewers will also be very excited about the book.
Thank you so much.
For the time being, I will share the link of this book, Apnu Gujarat, in description below, and our viewers can purchase it on in ebook format. Shweta, I wanted to know, as a female traveler,
Mhm.
uh, has there any been? I mean, we often talk about the safety of women at tourist places, the safety of girls at tourist places. So, have you ever experienced any negative experience in your travels?
I would like to bring light on this part. We always tend to be afraid of things, and that is the reason we don't send females out, especially solo. We always think that you should be having certain person with you beyond this time, beyond this area. You're not going alone. But that is not the case now. Even if you go to the the old, I cannot say oldest, the weirdest part, like a village, you'll be see people come and help you. They'll be coming
Okay,
and helping a single solo female traveler. They'll be more than obliged to offer you anything you require as in for help. The places which I have traveled, I've not faced a single situation where I'll be feeling next time that I shouldn't be traveling alone. I have,
okay,
especially Gujarat part, it is the safest part for any female solo traveler to travel any time of the day. Maybe midnight you can travel alone. I can bet on that.
okay.
Yeah. But as
That
along with this, you never know any and such situation would come for you. So you should be always ready with such things with you.
okay. That's a very interesting point put forward by Shweta. Uh, Earlier, I had an interview with Priyanka Dalal. She is a solo traveler. She is also from Gujarat, and
Okay.
she has traveled a lot of part with. I mean, she always travels solo. She has traveled alone in India as well as abroad, and she also mentioned the same thing. We just fear the unknown. most of the time. But
Yes.
unless you start traveling, unless you start actually exploring the part, you won't realize if it is safe or not. So
Yes, definitely.
she also had the same advice for female travelers, that don't be afraid of things that haven't happened yet. Be courageous, go out, but yes, obviously taking certain precautions, taking the cares. So Shweta, we talked about many parts: your traveling experience, your experiences with social media, your experience with traveling temples in Gujarat, or we also talked about your books. So I wanted to know one thing. What are your plans further? Because I also came to know that you left your corporate job just to pursue your passion for traveling and writing. So there was one doubt in my mind. Are you really enjoying it?
Yes.
Are you enjoying this part of your life?
To be frank enough, this is the best decision I could ever make in my life. Okay, so this was the best decision because it was a high paying corporate job and it was a tough decision to go for. So with a blink of a mind, I just thought, I'm leaving this job now, and later on, this is the right time to do the things which I always wanted to do in my life. So I left that job, and I just started focusing on traveling. Maybe the first part was I wanted to cover Gujarat and India and everything. So it was not a major issue for finance and everything. And this was a passion. When passion is there, everything else follows you. So
Yeah,
that was the thing I wanted to do in my life, and I'm doing it. And I'm very happy with that. And my family is very supportive. They try on pushing me on doing what I love the most. So that's the add-on as well.
that's really good to know, Sweta, that you are enjoying this part of your life. You are pursuing your
Yes.
passion for traveling, your passion for writing, and it's really good that you are going ahead with it, and you are giving a very positive message to our viewers who are stuck with the corporate job and are not in a position to follow their passion. You have given a very good positive advice for them as well. Thank you very much.
Thank
Sweta,
you.
we have talked about many things. I think almost all the points that were on top of my head we had discussed about. Do you
Yeah.
feel we have left out something you can just add on?
No, my only message is, do what you love. If finance is an issue, just do a part time, but don't leave it. Just try following your passion. Do a little bit. Just don't, just put your head on being a 9 to 5 person or whatever you're doing. Give yourself a time. Do a little bit, maybe an hour or so. If I wanted to write, so I just started with half an hour a day. Like compulsorily, I would sit down and jot down certain words. At least half an hour a day I would give, and that is when it all started. Travel, just go. I'm not saying that go and travel anywhere, like go in the north, go in the south. I'm not saying that. Even if you get a weekend, go and travel to certain nearby city, in your city itself. Go and travel to a certain part, explore that part, and then that is where it would start certain thing. So enjoy your life in a way that don't ignore yourself. That is what I wanted to convey through this video conferencing of us.
Thank you very much, Sweta. So, friends, this was Sweta for you. She is an engineer, she is a blogger, she is an author, and she is a mother as well. She she's she left her corporate job to pursue her passion for traveling and writing, and I think she's definitely the best at it because she has been awarded the best travel writer by government of Gujarat, and she is also among the top 5 travel bloggers of Gujarat. So, Shweta, thank you very much for being on Indian Temples YouTube channel.
Thank
I
you,
really
Dinesh, for having me. Yeah, thanks a lot.
I, I
It
really
was a
look forward.
pleasure.
Yeah, it was pleasure for me as well. I'm really looking forward to your books, to reading your books, and
Definitely.
I also look forward to another interaction soon. Maybe an interview with you once again soon.
Sure. Thank you so much.